Hi! Hello all and welcome to Crochet Designs. My name is Mary, coming to you with our midweek live. Now, naturally I'm a little bit earlier today. I was about 4 minutes early, so I'm a tiny little bit early on purpose because we've been having a lot of connection issues lately every time I try to log on. So I'm a little bit early. Talk amongst yourselves, Mary. Or amongst myself right now. She's too early. Once we're too early, no one's on. So bear with me, everyone. When they start coming in, I'll start talking. But in the meantime, I'm working on our squares. Ta-da! Our little squares for our jacket. Okay, we'll talk about that in a moment when people start getting on. I know midweek live usually starts at 4. So I'm a tiny little bit early. It happens, but it is better than being late, don't you think? Yes? No? No answers yet, because no one's on. They all know I get on at 4, not 5 to 4. Actually, what time are we on now? Here we go. We're on 3 minutes to 4. People will start getting on. It's great. Everyone pop your live chat or all chat on and not your top chat. Otherwise, you don't receive all the chats. Here we go. Skippy's in the house again. Oh dear, what have I done? Fluffy Kitten! Thank goodness you started. I was scared watching the shine. Oh! Yeah, that movie is a pretty scary movie. But you got to love him. What's his name? Stay focused, stay focused. Don't tell me. I know this one. My brain's got a mental... Shining. Don't tell me what's his name. Oh, he did it. This is as good as it gets as well. I can't believe I've forgotten his name. Help me out with his name. Valda. Hi, Valda. Hi, Raylene. Fluffy, help me out with his name, darling. Everyone, hello. I'm a little tiny bit early today, guys. I do apologise for being early. We know what I've done wrong here. Oh, look at that. Don't you love it? She's got like this. Jack Nicholson, that's it. Thank you, darling. Look at that. It split the yarn when I was trying to weave it in. How dare you? Look at that. She's getting angry with the square. Oh, if you didn't know this, guys, I'm working on our square for our jacket. There is a border round of brown, but that's not in here at the moment because, as you can see, I've got all my squares here. What? Wash and blot. It's not all of them. It's, let's see, it's not a back. A quarter, no, it's almost half of the front. Yes, it's almost. We're almost there. Hello, everyone. Hi, Yvonne. Hi, Deborah. Morning from a very warm England. Oh, you're very lucky because it's quite cool here in Melbourne. Actually, I got to be fair. Today it's not as cold as I thought it would be. Hi, Nifty. Lovely to have you in the house. All right, so I've logged on a little bit too early, but it's only because the past few weeks I've been having logging on connection issues where I try to log on and it deletes. I try to log on, deletes. I end up with 3 little videos in limbo. I figured what might have been happening is I rushed to get it on. So I'm rushing and I'm flicking through pictures and trying to get things uploaded. And I don't know if YouTube, it's not catching up with me because I'm rushing. I'm so quick these days, yeah? So I'm rushing to get on and I think I make everything collapse. So today I literally spent 5 minutes logging on. I went, okay, let's do the next step. Let's wait a few seconds. And let's do the next step. And let's wait a few seconds. And then and I'm hoping that's all it is. So I'm going to continue to do that every time I log on. And I can see connection issues. We're spinning and we're spinning and we're spinning. Can anyone hear me? It just doesn't love me anymore, lives. What is going on with our lives? All right, let's go all the way back. We're having a nice little Weber chat here, aren't we? Yvonne, hello. Did I say hello? Hello. Can't remember. I think I did. Going to be very warm in the UK today, said Velda. Thank you. Beautiful. Angela is in the house. Lovely to have you here, Angela. All right. So we are working on our squares. Now, I did want to mention this week, I said I wasn't sure what was happening with our tutorials, that they will just go up when they go up. The bonus is part 5 of our jacket is ready to go up tomorrow. It's all recorded. I have been editing it and I've been chopping a lot out because, I don't know, it went on for about an hour and a half. So I've cut it down to 30 minutes. Don't ask me how I did that, but you can actually see the chops. But I do want to start cutting the videos down. I don't want them that long anymore. It's just over the top, right? And once I get used to not talking so much in the videos, we don't have to cut so much out, right? I'm getting better at it, guys. I think 7 years later, I should already be better at it, but maybe not. It's in my character to be a chatterbox. So I have cut down part 5 of our jacket. Tomorrow's going up tomorrow. Very excited. And our granny square scarf is actually this close to going up on Friday. And I say this close because I've done the first round and I'm now ready to record the border round, which means I can spend tomorrow afternoon late after I've uploaded the jacket editing that scarf, so it can probably go up on Friday, which will be part 2. Now, I remember looking at the video, seeing that I've already got 45 minutes on the video, but the last 15 minutes haven't been edited, so I'll take it down to 10 minutes. So you might be looking at 35 minutes worth of recording. And the border round might take about 20 minutes or 25 minutes, and I might be able to chop it out. So I can probably keep that under an hour if I can. If I can't, I will chop it in 2 videos, but they'll literally come directly after each other because they're ready to go out. All right. So the granny square scarf will be ready to go out on Friday, and our jacket is ready to go out, so that can go up tomorrow. The hexagon cardigan, however, there's still a bit of a delay. I seriously believe that I've missed out a whole section of editing, and I'm really worked up about it because it means either I make up a small little hexagon and play with that, or I literally take my 7 rows undone there and 10 rows undone there, which I don't want to do. So leave it with me until midweek of next week and I'll sort all that out, and then by Thursday you'll have the hexagon cardigan. All right, so I'm going to hold out everything next week. The only thing you'll see next week is our potpourri satchels. All right, we're going to be making a satchel of potpourri, or you can pop a little bit of oil on a bit of fluffs and pop it inside the satchel, or you can pop a bar of soap in there as well. And Yvonne, I think, was the one. Is that right? Was it Yvonne who chose the red? No, Yvonne chose the red. No, try it again. Nifty chose the red and Yvonne chose the light green. So we are making 2 satchels. All right, so keep that in mind, but it'll all be in one tutorial, and you can pop one in the other and you can pop something else in the other, whichever suits you. All right, but that's definitely coming next week. It's not going to be a very big tutorial. I'm going to make it 1 stitch all the way through and then fold, sew, crochet, whatever. I haven't decided yet. I might even make it where it actually works itself up, and then you can just slide everything in there. I can do it that way. There's so many different ways that we can make our satchel. So I'm doing 2 patterns in the one video next week. The only thing you're getting next week is the satchel and hexagon cardigan, because I need to get that sorted out before anything else. So I'm going to hold everything else. Everything's been put on hold until I work the hexagon cardigan out. However, the jacket is ready to go up tomorrow, and the granny square scarf is literally ready to go up Friday. So after those 2 items that go up, part 5 of the jacket, by the way, after those 2 items go up, nothing else is going up except the hexagon cardigan and our little satchel. All right, just bear that in mind next week when they say, are you going to pop? No, nothing else is going up. Heads up, I have to fix the hexagon cardigan because it's driving me nuts. I'm pretty sure I may have to literally undo my rows and start again because nothing's adding up. So you know me, I will not upload it until it's all worked out. Had a lot to do with the guy building next door. I believe I stressed out with the noise, so I kept pausing, repausing back, pausing, repausing back every time he made noise. And I believe I forgot to pause and then pause at the wrong time. So you know when I was pausing, you see, you hear. So what I want you to do, pause, repause it back. Okay, now that you've completed that row, I went, which row? round. Which round? Which round? And I go back and it says, on round 10, 10, what happened to the other 9 rounds? So my head was spinning out. And that's exactly what I did. And the mistake is not to pause. From now on, I'm just going to talk. If that machine is too loud, I'll just talk over it once it's done because I messed that tutorial up completely. So that's going to have to be re-recorded not from the beginning, which is not bad, but I literally would have to take a few rounds undone, or I can take 1 round undone and just tell you to do the next 7 rounds like this, or the next 2 rounds like this, or whatever for your size. Okay, so that's the only way I thought of fixing it. There's no other way. What happened to it? It's gone. And that'll teach me, yeah. And I've missed all the chat, as you do. Let's go back to where we were. Oh, Dawn, hello. I am new to your channel and caught your life. Well, Dawn, welcome. A Loving Hands Creation. Let's say that again. Dawn Aaron, Loving Hands Creations. Very nice to have you here, Dawn. Lovely to have our newbies. Lovely to have our regulars, and lovely to have the oldies. We won't talk about them. Hi, Margaret. Lovely to have you here. Welcome, Dawn. We have a lot of fun here. We're a little bit silly. Not me. Let's throw everybody under the bus again. Everyone else is silly. It's not me, Dawn. She's done it at least once in her life. I throw everyone under the bus. Oh, crazy poppy lady. Hi. Oh, look at that, sweetheart, long time. Oh, you know Crazy. She's cute, our Crazy. We love our Crazy. We do. There comes Skippy again, Fluffs. We love our Crazy. Everyone's saying hello to her. It's fantastic. You'll learn, Dawn, here that we have a fantastic community. We're all, sweet and loving and caring and all that jazz. And then one naughty person gets on and we just delete and block them. And then we're back to sweet and loving and caring all over the place, as you do. Middle says, hi, Middle. Busy be the last few days. I didn't even say hello. Finished 2 projects. You sure have been busy, Middle. You sure have. Yvonne says, I'm finally decreasing my C2C blanket. Finally, Yvonne. I love the C2C, though. You know what I found, Yvonne? It could just be me. I found it grows quicker than decreases, which is ridiculous because you go on the other way. For me, I find it growing faster and decreasing longer. Maybe it's because I'm waiting for it to get to the end. Maybe. Working on other projects now. Posted a couple of reels on Insta and FB, having issues getting them up on YouTube. Oh, that's interesting. Crazy says, a little bit, are you fiber? We are all the same. Okay, I know, I'm in the corner. Yay, off you go. Crazy, you're always in the corner, darling. You're very cheeky. She's very cheeky, Crazy, but we love her to bits. Just don't tell her. We don't want to give her a big head or anything. Middle says, I did 5 C2C. Oh, I saw those. I didn't have a chance to post anything. I will do that after the live at some stage, or at some stage tomorrow. Keep that in mind. I haven't had time to mess around with social media the past few days. I've been working on that hexagon cardigan, and I know for a fact that I'm probably going to have to redo it. Not the whole cardigan, just part of part 2. And not all of part 2, by the way. I'm weaving in my ends here. And I am weaving in my ends because I'm getting ready for part 6. What? We have recorded part 5 of our jacket, and that is finished. And actual fact, it's actually edited. I do need to add one small bit in there, which I've taken in here, about length of the cardigan. Not so much the length. I did want to mention to everyone, I'm working on the hip length of the cardigan. I will still put it in the video as well. I wish I had it in here with me. I forgot to bring it in. The part where we're going to be working on tomorrow is the back, the full back. So by the time you finish tomorrow's part 5 of the jacket tomorrow, you should hopefully have the back complete. That is all sizes. In that video, I've also put in, I can't remember if I put in, I don't think I put in washing and blocking. I can't remember. It doesn't matter. I don't think I did. I'm confusing it with the granny square scarf because I put washing and blocking in that. But I also put in a new join. I did leave a little disclaimer up the top saying, and I even said it, if you don't want to do the new join, then go over to this time here and it tells you what you need to do next. All right, keep that in mind when you are watching the video. It does explain it all in the video. It says go over there if you don't want to do this join, and go ahead with your pattern and it'll tell you what to do next. All right, but also I didn't mention one thing. Now I have, for every size, the squares going down like this, you know, the back, the fronts, eventually when they come. But I didn't mention I did mention it earlier on, I think in part 2, where you'll have the front and you'll have the back, and then you'll have a piece in the middle here. Now, I mentioned that in either part 2 or part 3. I can't remember, but I will pick it up when I stand in here and do that recording, which is only 2 minutes worth, to show you that your jacket back will not be starting, the middle will not be starting there. It won't. It'll be starting down here a little bit. One square will go over your shoulders. So keep that in mind. I did mention that in the very beginning when we started making the squares. No, after, so it must have been part 2. In part 2 where I said, here's a little bit of a layout. Check that out. And you've got this, plus you've got 2 squares up the top. I think everyone has 2 squares up the top. It's possible the larger size might have 3, but it's 1 square in between your front and your back. That's extra. So keep that in mind, because someone said to me, they've been sending me private messages saying, I think the jacket's going to be too small, but it isn't short. It isn't, because it will not be starting from up there. It starts your back. Let's just say this is a front. Your front will be starting here, and you'll have another square over the top, and then you'll have your back piece. It's the way we're going to attach it that makes sense. Right now, it doesn't make sense. For the back, it is not the full length of your back yet. That's all I want to say. I hope that made sense. Put it this way. Your fronts and your back will be the same amount of squares, but there'll be 1 extra one on top of the shoulders, or 2 extra ones, 1 and 2. One goes there and one goes there. So I hope that made sense, because I've got a lot of private messages and it's hard to respond to all those private messages. So I'll say it out loud now. I will also be mentioning it in that tutorial tomorrow. So you will have an update saying, by the way, it's not the full size of the back. You still have that extra square over the top of your shoulder that will make that full size. So I've mentioned that in the tutorial. I haven't, but I will mention it in the tutorial right at the very end of the tutorial. To keep that in mind when you are finishing off part 5, which will be your back. And it'll be the new join, which I believe is a sewing join. You can sew your pieces together. You can pop your last round on, which will be the brown round, in that tutorial. It'll all be in that tutorial. And then I show you how to sew your pieces together. Just 1 row's worth. Okay, so we'll talk about that in tomorrow's video, but I just wanted to let everyone know. So I've been getting these messages saying, oh, it looks like it's not going to be that long, but it is. You have that extra. We'll worry about that in tomorrow's video. I just thought I'd heads up, because I got a few private messages even before this live asking me about why they think the square's not going to be as long, or the back isn't going to be as long. All right, keep that in mind when you're watching tomorrow's video. It'll say it all in there. And I've lost all the chat. Look how much chat I've lost. Oh my gosh, you've lost a lot of chat. Talk amongst yourselves. No, I'm not on a kick. No, I'm not on a kick. Hi, Wendy. Wendy, hi. Trying to get a few more projects done or half done before I start the Hexie cardigan. Still don't have the yarn I want for the annual project or the mystery top. You know what, Middle? That's a lot of projects you've got on your plate. Take your time. Relax, take a step back and just do one at a time. I think that's exactly what I've decided to do for next week, because it's way too much happening. And the only extra thing you're going to see next week is the small pouch for the potpourri, because that's a part of Live Antics. It's promised for next week, and it is only a small pouch anyways, so it's not going to affect anyone. It's not going to affect me. And then I'll just spend the whole week working on the Hexie cardigan. If worse comes to worse, it probably won't go up till Friday of next week, which is part 2 of the Hexie cardigan. So bear that in mind, guys, as well. There's a lot to bear in mind, isn't there? Hi, Catherine, from Rose Garland Creations. She's got the happening. Angela says, I love the jacket. I get it. How many squares do we need to do? Angela, wait for part 5 tomorrow, darling, and you're going to get part 5. Try that again. You're going to get the complete back for your jacket done after you watch part 5 tomorrow. All right. So keep that in mind as well. There's a lot to keep in mind. I had to take up a chew as I had RSI the last 2 months, but I finally back to crocheting now. Yay, go you, crazy. We'll talk about that in a minute, actually. Home and loving it. You're home and loving it, Catherine. Oh, that's good. I'm still here. I'm going to do some crocheting. Okay, Yvonne, that's great. Yahoo, that means I'm back to binge watching Crazy. Don't you love Crazy? She's so funny. I'm starting the right front of the vest right now, but I can only do the first row right now as I started a minute before the live. That's all right. Put it down. Try something else. Do some catch-up rows on things. That's what I'm doing in here in a minute. Don't you love it? Getting excited. All right, Angela, I know you're getting excited. But you know, Angela, this is an annual project. So you won't get it finished early. So there's a bit of heads up there, all right? The actual jacket itself will be finished 3/4 of the way into the year, my jacket, and yours will be coming up as things go. There will be border rounds on the jacket, so keep that in mind as well. Not a lot. I don't want to get that out of control with border rounds yet. Haven't decided yet whether we're going to do front post, back post, single crochets, doubles, half doubles. I have not decided. On the grey one, I did doubles. I'll be able to show you that picture soon because that will be complete this weekend, the grey jacket. So it's very exciting. I have to complete it because I know my family member is waiting for this jacket. So I have to complete it this weekend. Anyways, so there you go. I'm on holiday right now, so I hope to get a lot done so I can start the hexagon cardigan and your rug. Start your rug first because the hexagon cardigan is on delay. I would start the rug first. You're still getting part 2 next week because that's all I'm working on next week. Nothing else. Obviously the potpourri satchel. Oh, it's this small. It's a little tiny pack. It's not much. But nothing else except the hexagon cardigan. All right, so you will get part 2 of the hexagon cardigan next week. I need to clean it up. I need to fix it up. This guy starts making noise next door. Off with his head. I'm going to have a drink. Cheers, everyone. All right, I just wanted to give everyone that notification that tomorrow you're getting part 5 of the jacket. Friday, you're getting part 2 of the scarf. I'm trying to fit the border row and everything into the same part of part 2 of the scarf. I think the mistake I made was doing some blocking. I did speed it up a little bit for you because I know you guys have seen blocking, but not everyone has seen washing and blocking, so I try to keep in as much as I could. I did speed up in certain areas. So if the video goes an hour and 15 minutes, by the time I'm finished editing everything, I will leave it like that and upload it. If it's more than an hour and 15 minutes, I will break it down to 2 videos because it gets too hard to edit such a long video. It is easier to edit 2 40-minute videos than it is one hour and 15 minutes. It sounds ridiculous, but it is easier. I think the computer I have is not a fancy one, so it doesn't cope very well. It shuts down after a while. It says, this is way too much thinking. I can't cope, right? That's what it told me that. Mary, get in the corner. It said, Mary, I can't think, go away. So it does struggle to keep up with us when we're working on the computer. Don't you love it? I say us because, you know, I've got to put my son's music on there. I should say I've got to put Phantom Studios music on it as well. It doesn't like when I play with the music. It tells me off. You're not going to edit this. It's not going to happen. See you later. And it doesn't like when I write up things in the comments up the top. It likes small things, but if I have to write the measurements for everyone, it doesn't like that. So in the future, and I've mentioned this many times before, and I'll mention it in any other clothing tutorial we have, check down below for your sizes. From now on, they'll be in the description box when we are doing clothing sizes. The blankets and everything else and cushions and stuff. I can put it up the top. It's only one little thing you put up the top or two little things. But when you are talking sizes, there's a lot of writing and the package doesn't cope very well. My editing package doesn't cope very well. So keep that in mind, guys. All right. Okay. So where we should be with our jacket tomorrow, you probably won't get it finished tomorrow, but it's more of a chat to tell you this is what you need to do next to get your back finished. And all you have to do is follow those instructions. There in the beginning is the sewing up of the squares. If you are interested in not crocheting them together, if you are interested in sewing them together, then you can continue to watch that. And then it says, if you're not interested, then go to this time and it'll show you what to do for the rest of your jacket. All right. I'm trying to keep them all in one video for the simple fact that I'm trying to speed up the process to catch up, because part 5 would be January, February, March, April, May. We're still on May's video. So I still need to do June, and June is, well, we're going to talk about that, right? And then July. So yeah, I'm all over the place with catching up, but it's going to be delayed another week because next week I'm focusing only on the hexagon cardigan. And I'm sure you'll be happy about that because a lot of people have been asking me, where's part 2? Where's part 2? All of next week is focused on part 2 of hexagon cardigan. And that's it. All right. So there will be no live antics. Oh, wait a minute. There's actually probably no live this Saturday. I think this was the Saturday I had plans. What I will do, if it is this Saturday that I have plans, I'm pretty sure it is, I will leave. Actually, I know it is. What day are we on? Today's the 26th. I can't read that. Can you believe that? You can't read it. 26, 27, 28, 29. Is that right? Saturday's 29th? I don't remember. Oh, this week I was supposed to go to, I'm not going to that either. I was supposed to go to the crochet conference this week as well. That's not going to happen. I don't have time. I'm glad I didn't buy the tickets. For those of you who have the crochet conference in mind, that is happening here in Melbourne. I believe it started today or maybe tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I think it's those 3 days. Check it up. Just type it up, Crochet Conference, Melbourne, Australia, and the details will come up. Me, personally, I was supposed to go. I was going to buy tickets on Thursday night and then go Friday. Well, that's not going to happen now. I'm too busy. I don't have the time. So it looks like I'm missing that. It was really only to check it out anyways. Plus, I think it'll be better to go next year because it's going to be interstate next year and I can travel. She just wants an excuse to travel. Don't you love it? She's such a, she's got an excuse to travel. So hopefully it's, I don't know, Queensland. I would love it to be in Queensland because I can do with some warm weather around that time. Because June, July is always really cold in Australia. So, but Queensland will be nice. She hopes. For those of you living in Queensland on my live, please let me know how nice it is. Actually, usually Green Butterfly, and I think even Anne McSee, I think there's a couple other people that live in Queensland, and they let me know how beautiful the weather is. And I don't think either of them are on. But if they watch this live later, they'll know because both Green Butterfly and Anne McSee, I wished I had the squares in here with me. I haven't. The squares, I haven't because I'm in the process of doing the border round. The squares for our scarf. Anne chose one colour Anne chose 2 colours and the final, let's try that again. Anne chose the main colour and the size of the squares that we want. Whether it was going to be 4 little, try that again, whether it's going to be 2 little ones or 1 big one. And Anne chose 1 big one. Then Green Butterfly, Anne chose another colour as well. Then Green Butterfly chose the rest of the colours. So what I've done is I've already done the squares. I've already joined them. Oh, by the way, the join as you go, Green Butterfly and Anne McSee, your scarf part 2 is coming on Friday. Heads up. The join as you go for the scarf is different to the join as you go for the jacket. Fluffy, there's Skippy again. Because the join as you go for the scarf, I wanted a little bit more of a solid join, more of a closed join than I did for the jacket. It's scarf, jacket. Now I'm getting confused. The join as you go for the scarf has a closed join. The join as you go for the jacket has a bit of an open join. Yep, I said that right. Yeah. You have to go back and think about it. So bear in mind that they are two different joins. Don't go joining your scarf assuming that it's the same as the jacket join. It's totally different. No, it's not totally different. It's a little bit different. All right. Then we're going to do the round. Well, actually, that join as you go is one round. Then we're going to do a final border round around it. And it's going to be a wave border or something like that because that's what both Anne McSee and Green asked for. So there you go. I was going to do a plain, basic, straight, boring border round, but they said no, we want a wave one, so we're popping a wave one in. And that's what happens with our live antics. This Saturday, there will be no live at all. All right, I will leave a notification up on Instagram, Facebook, our YouTube community board to let you know there will be no live this Saturday. All right, only because I have plans. I'm going to be out all day. Don't you love it? She's such a socialite. Not really. I go out once every, 6 weeks, 7 weeks, once a month, every day. No, I don't. So when I do make plans, I try not to make them on Saturday, but I wasn't making these plans anyway, but I couldn't decide whether or not to do this Saturday or Sunday, but the other lady who was doing the plans couldn't make Sunday, so I will be busy on Saturday. So I will see everyone on today week's live again, and then back to normal again for Saturday's live. Just this Saturday will not be available, I'm afraid. All right, so what I'm going to do is check our chats because I'm not getting any of the chats. But can you believe this? Here's me thinking there was something that no one was talking, but everyone's talking, and I'm not getting these chats. What have we got here? I've lost a lot of chat. How do you like that? All right, here we go. Let's go back. You're on holiday, got that one. Saturday the 29th, thank you. Middle. Hang on. OMIOCH and then of me going, if it's out of the state, I would get lost. Okay. I've put my basket weave hexie cardigan in the corner for now. I'm going to have a go at the C2C. That's good. Wendy. On the bus and train to Melbourne on Friday. Are you going to the, Wendy, are you going to the crochet conference, hun? That'd be interesting to know. Water time says Middle. Thanks. Water time. And Crazy Poppy Lady says drink. Thank you. Everyone's telling me to drink. It was because I couldn't work out the squares before. I'm thinking which one has the solid join? The scarf. Which one has the more open join? The jacket. All right. Eyes closed. She focused on it. She got it. She's got the hands going. She's a real Italian. Don't you love it? All right. So keep in mind that definitely the jacket's going up tomorrow because that's ready. The scarf, I'm trying to just shorten that down a bit to one tutorial, part 2. It would have been one tutorial if I didn't do the washing and blocking. It may end up with 2, but I might be able to get it in one. We'll see. I'm green for the day. Oh, are you? Thanks, Middle. We are missing our green. Now, I've got a line dancing ball on Saturday night with my line dancing gang. Oh, I love that, Wendy. I love that. Is anyone on my live going to the crochet conference? I'd be curious to know. I would have gone. I actually had planned to go Friday. I don't know. Maybe I might do. We'll see how well I go at doing the scarf tomorrow. If I get it all finished tomorrow, I might go Friday. I might go. We'll see. I'm supposed to go Friday. Not that I'm supposed to go. I mentioned to someone that I was going, and she said, we'll meet up. Yeah, no worries, we'll meet up. But I don't know. We'll see. If I get the scarf finished tomorrow and edited tomorrow, I'll go Friday and then just upload it Friday night. I would love if I was in Australia. Thanks. I know, right? I haven't decided. I probably will end up going anyway. Musica, beautiful Musica. Hello, big cyber hug. And we don't get to see Musica very much. She comes on occasionally. Oh, guys, guess what? Hello, Musica, by the way, darling. Guess what? We are about 20-something subscribers off hitting 25,000 subscribers. What? All we need to do is gain another 29 or 30 subscribers, something like that. And then we're ready to do our 25,000 subscriber surprise. Now, if you're joining us new, the word surprise means giveaway. We just don't use it on the channel much because we don't want weirdos joining us. We want to give our surprises to our crafters, our crocheters, our knitters, achu, our sewers and all these people, right? So we want to do that, specifically give back to you guys who watch our videos, who share our videos, and share the videos, guys, because share the love. Why not? I give to you, you give to others. That's how it works. I'm not saying pay them, just share the videos. You can pay them if you like. No, just share the videos, because at the end of the day, this is what we're here for on YouTube, to share our knowledge of crochet. Share those videos. Yes, we are. We are about 30, either 29 or 30 subscribers away from hitting 25,000. If someone can go and check, I don't know. The last time I checked was yesterday. I think it was 30 subscribers off yesterday. I don't know today. It could have changed. I haven't looked. It's not my thing to look all the time. I just checked yesterday to be sure that I haven't already hit it, and I didn't want to say, oh, I might have hit it. I'm supposed to do my video for the vlog. What will happen is when I hit the 25,000 mark, I'll wait a week and then I'll do a video vlog with the surprise and all the gear that you could win in that surprise, plus one, whatever that means. I'm not telling you anything. I'm not giving away anything. What? Why would I give it away? She's so naughty. But there is definitely going to be a surprise. You know, well, my regulars would know this. If you're joining us new, you'll know this now. I've been coming in here. I've been going, bang, I'll take one of those. Bang, I'll take one of those. I'll put a scissors in there. I'll put a sewing needle in there. I might pop a pattern. I might pop some yarn. I might even pop a kit. Do we have any kits up there? Oh, no, the kits aren't up there. Do you see Guy? There's Guy. Hi, Guy. We don't have any kits up there. Where are the kits? Oh. Any kits in here? No, not kits in here. How naughty am I? Everyone's saying she's crazy. I'm a little bit crazy. Not a lot, just a little bit. Fine, I'm a lot crazy. But you will get that surprise. Plus, the other thing I do with my surprises is I add Australia's famous Tim Tam biscuit cookies, or whatever you want to call them, but they are a biscuit and gorgeous. I love these biscuits, by the way. And I will ship anywhere around the world. Whee! See that? Ding! She's like an angel. No, not really. Oh, Mary, get in the corner. So keep in mind that once we hit 25,000 subscribers, we will do that surprise. One lucky subscriber will get a chance to win. I was going to cut it down to 2 or 3 subscribers because the baskets are getting, I've got 2 baskets full at the moment, are getting big. And these are laundry baskets. So you know how those laundry baskets are. Yeah. I mean, there are, like the skeins of yarn are quite big. So they do take up a lot of space. But it's pretty heavy. So I don't know. I might have to put it in 2 separate boxes. We'll see. We'll see. I found Tim Tams at Walmart's in my town. Yes, they can become a little expensive when you're buying them overseas. Tried 3 flavours now. Did you? We have the best chocolate in the world in Australia. I'm sorry, the rest of the world. I know you love your chocolates, but ours is the best. I love it when I'm just such a nagger. All right, so keep in mind that we are definitely doing our surprise once we hit 25,000 subscribers. I don't do them as often as I used to, but when I do them on the real big ones. And 25,000 subscribers, what can I say, guys? Before I even think about anything, thank you to you, anyone who has subscribed to the channel and anyone who's actually watched our videos as well. Thank you to everyone, because, well, I wouldn't be here without you guys. Original dark chocolate and double chocolate. I don't like the dark chocolate. Fluffy, there's Skippy again. I don't even know why I do that. It doesn't look like I'm doing anything. I can just smile. Watch. It's not me. It's the camera. All right. So definitely we are getting our jacket part 5. I'm loving part 5 because it is the full back of your jacket. All right. You like the double choc, do you, Yvonne? Oh, I do like anything Tim Tam. In our cupboard, someone bought the white chocolate Tim Tam. Now, I'm a grand lover of white chocolate. I didn't buy it. And I'm angry because everyone knows I love white chocolate. So someone wants me to wreck my diet. Bad people. 6 months to try and lose a little tiny bit of the past year of Tim Tams. I'm itchy now. Uh-oh, what have I touched? This room gets me itchy. There's a whole lot of dust in here. Oh, there goes the eyes. I'm going to start crying in a minute. There goes the eyes. And we have a squirrel in the live. A squirrel? Oh, yeah. It's more of a kangaroo middle. We call it a kangaroo because kangaroos go... And we used to have a show called Skippy the Bush Kangaroo here in Australia. I think they're playing them on... they're playing the old reruns on one of the... they're called like a non-fancy channel. We call it Channel 44, yeah? It's a local channel, that kind of thing. And they're playing the reruns on that. She's doing Skippy. Thanks, Fluffs. I'm doing Skippy. Skippy the bush kangaroo. Skippy. Skippy. I can't believe I remember that. I did not know about the kangaroos. Yes, they make that noise. They make it. When you see them, they go more like this. Ready? And they stop. And then they go again. It's so cute. But they're not cute. Don't let them fool you. These animals are dangerous. They are so dangerous. Their tail can hit your car and just make massive dents in your car. Imagine what it can do to your body. They're not cute. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Omar, you didn't just say that. Chocolate was the best in the UK. Sounds like I may be hiding some in my case. The next time I come over, Tim Tams are nice though, but no. Bring some over the next time you come over, Crazy, and let me taste it. Listen to me, I'm such a pushy girl. I want to taste the English chocolate. I've tasted the American chocolate. I'd like to taste the English chocolate. And anybody else who comes to Melbourne, if you've got chocolate from your country, call me. Don't call me because I won't answer. Don't answer the phone. So message me. You love Skippy, did you, Valda? Oh, it's so cute. Skippy, a friend ever true. Yeah, I know, right? They go, okay, on the barbecue, although I don't like it. Oh, seriously? Fluffy, naughty girl. Get in the corner with Crazy and me, actually. There's 3 of us in the corner. If you're joining us new, the corner is, when we say get in the corner, we're not naughty. It's more of an honor to get into this corner. This is where I keep all the fancy yarn. You know, it's all the good stuff that I don't touch. What's the point buying it? I don't touch it. We will be doing something on the channel soon, especially since in May, somewhere in May, I can't remember when now, it's been a while, I purchased 2 skeins of yarn from someone at the Coburg Town Hall. And I told the lady we'll be doing something on the channel with those yarns, and I haven't done anything with them. So once I do it, I will message this lady and let her know that it's up and running. Cadbury's best chocolate made not far from me. Really? Cadbury's not far from you? Oh my gosh, if I lived close to Cadbury, forget the diet. I'd be sneaking in there at midnight. Put my head underneath their chocolate thing. So naughty. I'm your honorary queen, so I am in the corner. You're always in the corner middle now. You're a permanent fixture. Well, I will have to get searching, as the best chocolate company got taken over by American company, and now it tastes like, oh, really Crazy. Because I have tasted American chocolate. It's nice and all, but Australian chocolate tastes 100 times better. I'm going to be in a lot of trouble after this live. But I do love the Australian chocolate. We do make a really nice chocolate in this country. I believe it's, you know, one of those things. Might be our, I don't know, might be what's in our water or something. Who knows? What country are you in? Velda, what country are you in? Yeah, Velda, where do you live, hun? Cadbury. If it's Cadbury, it's in Australia. Cadbury's, would it be in Australia? Oh, UK. Okay, well then your chocolate should taste the same. Oh, what you crazy poppy lady said it's been taken over. I meant what company? Birmingham. Birmingham. Oh, I don't know what that is. I know it's in the UK, but I don't know anything about it. I don't get out much. I don't get out much. All right, so again, we're moving right along. We are going to be using some of our fancy yarn. For those of you who've never been in the corner, it just means you've given me an idea or you've made me giggle or something. And I say, get in the corner. Or you're just so plain naughty, like, you know, me and Crazy. We're really naughty, the both of us. If you haven't seen, guys, I had a little small bit of footage where Crazy Poppy Lady was here in Melbourne in January at some time. I took some footage. I will actually leave a link to that footage. It's not much. It's very minimal. I think we spent more time just having fun rather than recording. We didn't think to record much. I recorded a little bit, but not much. And I've got that little recording. I'm going to pop a link to that recording in the description box down below of this live if you want to see Crazy Poppy Lady here in Australia when she came over in January. Yeah. Well, you're under 50 miles from me. I'm, oh, that's you guys. Yep. There's one in New Zealand as my auntie worked there. Oh, really, Angela? That's interesting to know. Cadbury's here in Melbourne, Australia, but it's far from me, I believe. I really think I should buy a place or rent a place up there. Next door to Cadbury. No, not while I'm on this diet. No, it's not good. Switzerland make the best besides Cadbury's, as Cadbury Company started in Tasmania. I never knew that, Catherine. That's new to me. I thought Cadbury was a US company. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But I initially thought it was a US company. Did anybody see the Taylor Swift dress? Did anyone see it? The crochet dress. I believe there is a free pattern on Ravelry for it, but the pattern does not include sizes. It only includes the size that the lady actually made it with. I believe Source of Fibre has a pattern going around for that dress as well. Once again, working on her own size. Keep that in mind, guys. I'm not sure about Source of Fibre. I've seen it up on Instagram that she is creating the Taylor Swift dress. Yes, seen it. Was thinking of making it. Go for it, Crazy. I know that there are people all over the place making it now. Personally, I was going to maybe do something on the channel for it, but people are already popping it up. I don't know whether it's a thing, but, you know, I'll keep in mind just in case. Everyone is talking about it like, oh, really, Middle? Yeah, the whole, it is very popular. It's all over FB. It's all over everywhere. It's all over Instagram, FB. It's everywhere. Crochet is back, baby. Yes, and Katie from Source of Fibre is doing one. That's what I said, Raylene. Source of Fibre is doing one. Katie, I should have just mentioned her name. Yeah, Source of Fibre is doing one. Check out her Instagram account. It's called Source of Fibre. She'll have all the information there if you wanted to create the dress. I'm kind of short on time at the moment anyways, but I'll think about it. I will think about it. I may do something. Maybe we'll do something similar. We'll see. Maybe we can use a thicker cotton. It does need to be cotton. It is a dress after all. I wouldn't consider doing it in acrylic or wool, unless you're wearing it over leggings or something, maybe. But I think it really probably would need to be in a cotton. You could use an 8-ply or a 8-ply DK weight or an Aran weight. The problem with Aran weight is it can be kind of heavy, like really heavy. So when you wanted to create something like that, know that that can happen. I believe, I could be wrong, but I think Source of Fibre is using the 8-ply. Raylene, I'm not sure if she is. I thought she was using 8-ply. I could be wrong. But yeah, she's got one going at the moment. Yeah, Katie, Source of Fibre. Her yarn is around here somewhere. Just talk amongst yourselves. Let's I found it the other day when I was cleaning out the room. Here we go. No? Is that it? No. I don't know where it is. Oh, that doesn't have a label on it. We're making everything collapse. Where is Saucer Fibers yarn? I had 2 skeins the other day. Oh, when I find it, I'll show you on next Wednesday. Yes. So Saucer Fiber, she is using the 8-ply cotton, is she? Yes. Yeah, I figured she would because it is the right size of cotton to use for that kind of dress. But you could use a 4-ply cotton. It would be very thin. Then you put it somewhere safe. I know, right, Crazy? I don't know what I did with it. I don't know what I did. I'm pretty sure it was here. Now when you know where you put it. Maybe I'm wrong. Huh. How dare you, Mary? They're all saying, how dare you put it in the... No? Is that it? No? No? Oh, can you believe this? This is what happens when you clean up. I like it better when it's messy. You know where everything is. I did. I cleaned everything up. The whole room is looking good. Can't wait to do a showing. I will be doing a showing very soon. So I'll have a full-on video vlog where you get to see the whole room. It's going to be great. There might be a few tubs on the table that I'm still going through, but I will still do the video on it because it would just take forever to go through all these tubs. Every day I bring 2 more tubs in and I go through them. Every day I go through tubs. This is why we have the delay on the channel. This is why we have delay on other things because every day I'm cleaning up. The bonus is I've cut down so many tubs. I'm looking over there because that's where all my tubs are. I've cut down so many tubs and I still have another 4 in the laundry that have to come in here and I need to do those as well. But every day I go through tubs and every day I end up putting some in yarn. I'm talking yarn here, by the way, in either the shelves or in the surprise, or I pop them in bags when they get sent off to the elderly citizens' home, just the locals in the area. I want to give as much as I can to them because I know they don't get funded for their crafting time. Apparently. That's what I've been told. So if they don't get funded, then no one's helping them out with the yarn. I've got plenty of yarn that I want to give them, and that's just what I'm doing at the moment. Now, these are yarns that I purchased probably 15 years ago, 20 even. We're talking 20, maybe more. I don't remember. I know the children were young, and they were still, one was in primary school. That goes to show how old some of the, well, let's think about it. 20 years, 22, 25, maybe 25 years. Some of the yarn is 25 years old. So there's nothing wrong with them. They don't make that dye lot anymore or whatever the excuse is. So I will be clearing that yarn out and popping them over to the elderly citizens' home. So there you go. What else did I want to tell you? There will be a video vlog on the room. There will be a video vlog when we hit 25,000 subscribers. They will be 2 vlogs. The 25,000 subscriber surprise will give you a whole week to enter. On those surprises, I don't usually like to have a question. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't decided what to do. But there will be a surprise involved and you will have 7 working days or 6 sleeps, whatever you want to call it, to enter that surprise. And what I do is I pop it also on Instagram and Facebook so you see the video. Instagram doesn't allow you to share that link on a normal post. So you won't see the link. You'll actually have to go over to YouTube to find it. But I will say what the video is called. So you can type the video up when you go onto my page, or you can just look through our videos. It wouldn't be that far away because I always do it within that 2 weeks or week of the video going up. It never lasts any longer than 2 weeks. It's usually only 7 days, so it'll only be the last 3 videos or something. 2 videos. 2 videos these days because I seem to be putting 2 videos up a week because they just keep going wrong. So I seem to be putting 2 videos up a week. Are you guys doing this too, or is it just me? I'm weaving in some of these ends. I shouldn't be weaving them in until I get to this stage, but I didn't bring the yarn in, so I've decided to weave in these ends. I didn't bring that colour yarn in. That'll teach me. That's okay. I've got plenty of ends to weave in, like stacks of them. Look how many I have. So many ends, so many ends. Yeah, I'll weave them in while we're talking. Yeah, no worries. We'll do it. No worries. It's no worries. There's no stress. I don't have to get up and go and find her. I don't want to do that. I don't want to get up. She's so lazy. Not really. I work all the time. So is there anyone in anywhere on our live that may be going to the crochet conference this week? Please let me know. You don't have to. I'm just assuming that some people may be going. It's popular for those in a certain sector of crochet. You have to be, you don't have to be. I'm telling a lie. I'm a member of that group, so I probably will get a discount going. But if you're not a member, you'll have to pay your full fee to go. Well, this is fun. Just lost a stitch marker. Oh, try looking for it. I hate it when I lose a stitch marker. Do you know, when I clean up around the couch and I go to vacuum, and occasionally, not often, I move the couch and I get someone to hold the couch up, it's so heavy, and I vacuum under it. Do you know how many sewing needles, stitch markers, crochet hooks? I think I find 2 or 3 crochet hooks, maybe 10 or 15 stitch markers, and 4 or 5 sewing needles that I find under the couch. Check your... Oh, crazy poppy lady, I told you I did that once. I shoved the crochet hook here. I did. And I went and answered the doorbell because the doorbell rang and I didn't want to lose the hook in the couch, so I shoved it there. Came back, couldn't find the hook. I made everyone search the house. We all spent an hour and something minutes searching the house because we had to go out. We had to go out as a group, as a family. And I made everyone search. And we cleaned the house as we were searching because I thought, you know, I may as well clean up. And I thought, forget it. I was so angry. I thought, I'm just going to have a shower. That'll calm me down. So I go in the shower, took off the top. Oh, look, there's a crochet hook sticking out. That'll teach me. I don't have one on... Oh, I'm on the bed. Oh, too much information, middle. It's a little too much information, middle. You could have just lied to us. We can handle a lie like that. Oh, beautiful Luana. Hi, Luana. Hello. Is anyone having connection issues? Because I can see some spinning happening. Spin me right round, baby, right round. I see some spinning happening. It's like little spinning. I have PJs on. Oh, pajamas. I love pajamas. They're nice and warm and cozy, aren't they? She's such a baby. Oh, I love my pajamas. It buffered a little bit ago, but it's okay now because I saw it spinning. It was spinning around and around and around. Yeah, it stopped spinning now, but it was spinning before. I can see, look, I know when there's issues. When I'm talking, my mouth on the screen is going a lot slower than I am talking like a robot now. All good now. I did freeze for a bit, did I? Oh, okay. You know, it happens. How many minutes are we in? Oh, we're an hour in. 58 minutes. Oh, we're almost an hour in. Oh, I did one square. Well, it's not exactly a square. It's a circle, isn't it? So let's do another one. Well, I'm halfway through this one. You wish you could, Yvonne says. Oh, I see. Yes, I know. I don't know. I might go. I might. If I can get the scarf complete tomorrow, I will go Friday. Yeah, I'll go. If I can't get the scarf complete, I'm not going. I'm not going. If I can't take my crochet, I'm not going. She's so naughty. Mary, get in the corner. Have you seen those little comments on Facebook? If I can't take my crochet, I'm not going. The memes, the old memes. They don't do memes much anymore. Well, they do. It's not as popular anymore as they used to be. Memes, they're all into reels now. Reels or shorts or whatever you want to call them. Everyone's into shorts, short videos. Everybody loves a video. I'm going to put my PJs on. It's so cute. PJs. Not me. I've got to cook dinner and everything later. We're running late for dinner tonight because I'm going to be making a chicken soup. That's going to take 2 hours. Well, hour and a half. Mary, have you crocheted on a plane? Yes, I have. When I went to Vanuatu with my daughter, I was very naughty. I wasn't sure whether they'd allow the crochet hook on. So put my hair in a bun. I got that hook and stuck it in my bun. I put my yarn in my bag and it didn't go off, so it must be metal, right? You know, when you go through, things start things start going off. And no one questioned me. So I did crochet in the plain. I took the clover hook and it didn't set off anything. But hello, Deborah. And it didn't set off anything. And if they had said something, I was saying, that's my bun tie. I'm not giving that away. That's going to hold my bun in. You want to stand there on the plane and hold my bun in? He won't let me on the plane if I say that to the people at the counter. They. I'm guessing it's a bloke. Could be a girl. They won't let me on the plane. Say, I'm sorry, you're too much trouble. Get off. Get off. They're going to send me away. Get off, woman. You're too much trouble. Yeah, I won't fly without being able to crochet. I did, however, I have to admit, the last time I went over, that was interstate. Last time I went overseas, I took a wooden crochet hook and popped it in my bun because I thought overseas they might be a little bit more strict. And I don't like using the wooden ones because I just think they're kind of like really tight. Maybe it's me who's tight, right? Oh, I've finished another one. Yay. They're kind of pull, like they're really tag. It's like they, I don't know, they latch onto something and they pull, and I don't like it. I once used a sandpaper on one of the wooden hooks because I found them snagging at my yarn. So I used a sandpaper and sanded it down. What? I suppose a blanket on your lap would give the game away. Oh, I don't use blankets when I'm there. I just make squares. When I'm on a plane, I either make squares or I'm so itchy. I either make squares or I do, if I'm in the middle of a project, then I'll do that on the plane. No matter what the project is, I'll do that. But usually I make squares. I'll take, say, the 3 different skeins or 4 different colors or whatever they are. Might be that I touch that cotton. That's maybe itchy. Oh, your eyes are going. It's the cotton. It must be. That I usually take the 4 colors and I just make the squares. So I'll make, like I've done here, I'll make the first round and I'll make 40 of them, 50 of them, 100, depending on how many I need. Then I'll get the next color and I'll make 50 of those. Then I'll get the next color and I'll make 50 of those. And that's exactly what I've done here, as you can see. Yeah. So this is the last. This batch here is the last batch of square. No, I tell a lie. This is a quarter of the way through the front. So we still have, you don't, I have, you guys have the back that you're doing right now, but I'm a quarter of the way through the front, one of the fronts, and then I'll start the other front, with the squares that is, and then I'll start the other front and the sleeves at the same time. I think that's the best way of doing it. I have flown from UK to Australia and Europe with my hooks and no issues. Video on my channel with what was in the travel bag. Oh, okay, that's interesting to know. You know my luck. Knowing my luck. When I went overseas with the family, I got in Cyprus, they patted me down. But I've never been patted down, right? So I was ticklish. I couldn't help it. The lady was doing it, and she was trying to keep a straight face. And I'm like, like this. And I'm moving, trying not to move. And I'm like, and she's like this. She's trying not to laugh. She was laughing, but she was keeping it all in because, and then someone said, and even one of the security said, you'll have to stand still. You'll have to stand. I couldn't because I was ticklish, right? I've never been patted down before. That was the first time. And it was funny. But it might have been, anything that was in the bag that went off, or, what your underclothing, what's in your underclothing that sets it off. That sounds like a challenge. How many granny squares I can do from Sydney to London? Oh, Deborah, that would take forever. You could do so much. That's like how many hours? 19 hours? I don't know. 18, 20 hours? 21? Don't know. I'm also using the dreaded black yarn, as you do. I like your hair color. What is that? Homeschool Davis. Hello, Homeschool. Lovely to have you here. And welcome to our Crochet Designs. Here we are all about crochet, yarn, crochet. That's what we're all about. If that interests you, then join in on the fun. If it doesn't interest you, then join in on the fun anyway. What can I say? Welcome. To anyone who is new on our channel, I welcome you. So, yeah, we have a lot of fun doing crochet on the channel. Some people are silly, not me. It's just all of them, all 25,000. I'm sorry, guys. Get in the corner, Mary. It's not 25 yet. It's only 24,970 something. I don't know. I can't remember. The last time I looked, I can't remember. Who can look at my channel and tell me where we're at? Can someone do that and tell me how many more subscribers we need to hit 25,000? Can someone do that for me? I don't know where to look right now. I can't do it while the camera's on. I can do it later, but I can't do it now. Let me know, guys, if anyone can. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. That's a funny song. We can make that up here on the channel. Someone says 24,900 is how much you have. But there's another figure to it. Thank you, homeschool. There is another figure to it. Like there's an exact figure, like 24,960, 70, 80. I can't remember what we were. I knew we had passed 900, but I didn't know the exact number because we're going to do our surprise. Melbourne to London, I did 37 hex for the blanket dress. I have as an ongoing cow on my channel. Yes, you're doing the hexagon square dress. Is that correct on your channel? Yeah, she's doing the hexagon square. It's not a square, it's a hexagon dress. It's not a square. The hexagon is not a square. It's a hexagon. Come on, Mary, get it right, woman. They're saying get it right. Get it right. So yeah, we have a certain amount of subscribers to go before we do our surprise, which is very exciting. And you guys know I love doing a surprise, but I always get sad after it's done because I feel like I want to give it to all 25,000 of you. She wants to, but she can't. I know it confuses me too, Mary. Yeah. I know I do say it often. I say the hexagon square. I don't know why I say it. It's not a hexagon square. It's a hexagon. She failed shapes at school. No, not true. Oh, some of the shapes I did. No, I didn't. I might have. I can't remember. It's such a long time. School was a long time ago. It really was. It was like a couple of weeks ago. So it was so long ago, like that. I wish it was that short of a time. I wish it was only a couple of weeks ago. I actually don't. I love the age I'm at now. I think any younger and, I don't think, I wasn't level-headed. I'm still not level-headed. No, I am. I think sometimes. Hence the word sometimes. I think. Occasionally I use my brains. Bye, everyone. See you next Wednesday. Time to make tea. Yes, we're going to make it next Wednesday, guys. I will not be on our live this Saturday. One of the lives I've had to cancel because I made plans, and there's not much I can do about it. And it's made with millions. That is the red heart, that granny square yarn. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, we'll see you soon, Wendy. Take care, darling. You take care. We're not going to be on the live too much longer. If anyone has any questions on our jacket or our granny square scarf that we are in the midst of at the moment, please let me know. And once again, the jacket will be going up Thursday, tomorrow afternoon, between 5 and whatever it is, 7, something like that. It just depends on connection. Might even go up at 8, 9, 10. Once it went up at 10 and it just sat there for hours spinning. I fell asleep. I woke up at 3 in the morning. It stopped saying, yeah, ready to go up now. And it had been sitting there for hours. So I just uploaded it at that time, and 3 in the morning it was up. So I just upload whenever our connection tells us to. Not when I tell me to, when the connection tells us to. At the moment, we are having some connection issues. We have had on our live some connection issues over the past few weeks where I have trouble getting on the live. And I think last week we had 4 limbo lives living in limbo land. I had to go in there physically later on the computer and delete them. This was last Saturday. Oh, Saturday before? I can't remember. And then one Wednesday we did the same. I had to delete those 3 lives. They sit in limbo. They don't go anywhere. They just spin and spin and spin. And so this one here, I did it really slow. I got on 10 minutes early and just went, there. That's the first step. Let's wait. And we've done the second step. Let's wait. And I tried to be patient with it this time. And I think it worked. I could be wrong. Maybe it was just in a good mood today. I don't know. I dread school holidays here in Melbourne. Once it's school holidays, I have so much problems with connections. It's not even half funny. So once, I don't know. Are we on school holidays in Melbourne, guys? I don't know. I don't work in a school, so I don't know the days they're on holidays. I used to, in the old days, I used to know all the holidays because my kids were on holidays. So I knew all the days the holidays were on. So if anyone's a mum or a grandmother here in Melbourne and knows whether the holidays have started, please let me know. I think they're in July sometime. I don't know, June, July. I failed maths. And days of the months of the year. She failed everything, guys. No, I just don't, like, time is not a thing for me. If I didn't have these lives, I wouldn't know what day. It starts this Friday, does it? Oh, for the next 2 weeks, we're going to have so many connection issues. I'm so bad. Because everyone's son and daughter and whatever else have you are on the lives. Lives, not the lives, are on the internet. So connection is all over the place. Adelaide school holidays start next weekend. It seems Melbourne starts this weekend. Well, yeah, it's this weekend coming. So it starts this weekend. Yeah. Oh, that means we're going to have so many. Already we're having connection issues. And holidays haven't even started. So when the school holidays are on, I admit, guys, we have a lot of problems. So I don't know. I may have to marry up with school holidays not to do lives. I'd like to continue doing lives. You know, I love doing them. Love talking to you. Love you guys when you chat with me. I love it, right? But if it's going to be connection issues, then maybe not. I really like the doll that's at the top shelf in the background. Oh, that one there. That was made by our fellow, Marty from England. That's me, apparently. And I'm wearing the Sunflower Delight cardigan, which I didn't put up on the channel. I may just put it up as a pattern on the website. And that's our little hat. This is the hat that I have here that we do our surprises in when we do our surprises, or we do our live antics in on Saturday. That's the exact colour combination of my cardigan. At the back, see the back of the cardigan? I did a grey, blue, yeah? Marty did all that for me, and he even did the hat to put on there. How cool is that? Marty, he's one of our male subscribers. I say male. We don't have many men on the channel. We have two. Another fella comes in occasionally. But we might have more. They're probably watching the background. I don't know. They don't chat very often. But we do have one or two. Kenneth comes in occasionally, not a lot. And Marty from the UK, he created this. He's so cute, Marty. He really does look after me. On the channel, he created, I call it Mini-Me. I wonder if Marty calls it Mini-Me. So there you go. Yeah, so Marty, one of our fellas, created that for me. He's so funny, yeah. A lot of channels are having connection issues from Oz, UK, and USA. That's interesting. I miss Marty. I know we haven't seen him for a while. He does sometimes come in on a Saturday when he can. He does work, so it's a little bit hard for him to marry up. He's from the UK, so people trying to marry up to sit in on the lives, it's really hard for everyone to sit in, especially from Melbourne, Australia. We're in one time zone, and overseas you're in different time zones. And if you can get in on the live, that's great. If you can't, then there's not much we can do about it, right? And I know Marty works a lot, so don't we all? He's got such a great sense of humour. He's very cheeky, our Marty. I'm crocheting a cow. Oh, really? That would be nice. Didn't someone crochet me a cow? Yes, they did. Wait there. Here we go. Here we go. Ta-da! A cow. This cow was done by Liz. There's Kenneth. Hi, Kenneth. Sorry, I haven't been on for a while. Been ill last couple of months again. Oh, Kenneth, so good to see you. Oh, we don't get to see you very often. So lovely to have you on, Kenneth. And there's a cow that Liz made me. She made that for me. Oh, I can't remember now. Was it a year ago? 2 years, Liz? I can't remember if you're watching the live afterwards. She's not here at the moment. Yeah, she created that for me. How you going, Kenneth? Oh, God, I hope you get well soon. You do have a lot of problems, don't you? Like me. We have problems, but we cover them up. We just don't tell anyone about them. We just don't tell them. I got, health problems, so I'm working on that at the moment, trying to get that back to some normality. But lovely to have you here, Kenneth. We have missed you. So we've got one fella on the live right now. Sometimes we have our Marty. He comes in on a Friday. No, it's a Saturday for us, but it's a Friday for him. It's 2 a.m. in Manitoba, where Middle is from. It is 5:11 p.m. here in Melbourne, Australia, where I am from. So there you go. What time is it in your country, guys? Oh, I have one more square left. It's not a square, it's a circle. I sure have last couple years since having, oh, don't you hate that C word? I don't use that one, Kenneth. I don't want to promote it. I am sick of everyone promoting it, so I don't promote it on my channel. I never say the word. The word where we were all indoors, I never say that word. I don't dare promote it. It doesn't deserve promoting. So where homeschool is, he or she is at 2:10. I'm assuming that's the morning. Crazy Poppy Lady is 8:11 in the morning. Yes, thank you, homeschool. Yes, you've done AM. Good. 8:10 in the morning where Valda is from. 7:12 in New Zealand. Thank you, Luana. 6:11 where Musica is from. Beautiful Musica. I would be going off by now, but I'm not working last week or next week. I'm sorry, did I say last week? Let's try this week. Last week, this week or next week. That's great, Middle. It's great to be on holidays. Kenneth says 2:11 a.m. Me either, agreed. Yes, I know, Kenneth. How dare they make us talk about it? I'm such a sookie lala, aren't I, Kenneth? She's such a whinger. My clock is slow, says Valda. Okay, yep. Kenneth is Iowa. Kenneth, what time? Oh, you said the time, didn't you? Did you? Did I miss it, Kenneth? Oh, yeah, there it is, 2:11 a.m. in... All right, let me talk to you about Iowa and the other one, Idaho. Every time I look at it, I say Idaho. I know it's Iowa, but I always say Idaho. And when I see Idaho, I say Iowa. I know what it is. I can read it, but I always say the wrong word there. I'm so naughty. 5:12 where Catherine is. She's the same as me. I'm 13 right now. Have you ever yarn anything? I have. I did, where is it? It was a street or a strip in South Melbourne, here in Melbourne. There was a full street full of cake stalls, and we were asked to crochet around bollards. But then the local council, stopped us from crocheting around the bollards because they were there for cars to view. So we ended up doing them around trees, which is now not a good thing. They don't like you doing crocheting around trees anymore. I don't know if they're still doing it, but we weren't allowed to after that. And I also crocheted around bike racks where you park your bike and you tie your bike to a bike rack. Here in Australia, we have these round things. Not everywhere, but in the city, in different areas, have these massive bike round things. You park your bike there and you can chain your bike up. So we crocheted around these bike racks and we attached them. And they lasted about 2 weeks, and then someone came and took them all down. But we did do it. Same as Kenneth. Yes, Middle. Thank you. Oh, Mary, I know I had to pop you. I missed you and love you. Oh, you're the best. Oh, Kenneth. Oh. You make me cry, honey. She's such a sookie baby. She cries all the time, Kenneth, at the flick of a switch. You're on sad movie, sometimes in a commercial, Especially, when I cry a lot. I'm such a baby. When I see, oh, you don't know, but I watch either a movie or a commercial at airports and someone's leaving on the aeroplane. And there's me sooking in the background. He's leaving. I'm such a baby. I meant to say pop in. Gotcha. Don't worry, Kenneth. We don't worry about typos here. We don't worry about anything on our channel. This is why I say to everyone, relax on our channel. We don't care about stuff like that. We never do. I never have. It shows. Oh, stop picking on Mary, will you? I don't worry about typos. I don't. It's not my thing. I don't have a problem with typos. I don't have a problem with people wording things the way they want to. I'm happy to be just be. It's 3:20 where Yvonne is, and Kenneth's got the big red heart sitting right there. Thank you, Kenneth. So we have some beautiful people on the channel. To those of you new on our channel, you will learn that we do have beautiful people on the channel. Like I said, sometimes we'll get those naughties on. We delete, block the rest of it. Whatever we have to do to get rid of them, they come back. And so we delete them again. And they come back. And we delete them again. It's like a vicious circle. But, you know, it's okay. I don't get angry. You know, when at first few times it happened, I used to think, oh, what did I do to deserve this? And now I just sort of, right in the middle of a conversation, that's just automatic now. Block, see you later. I don't even think twice about it. But all the rest of our subscribers are absolutely beautiful. We're very lucky. We have a good crowd here. And that's exactly what Marty says. He says we're not actually a group of friends. We are a crochet family here on Wow Crochet Designs. Marty can be really cheeky. Where is he? We're talking about him. I wonder if his ears are burning. I wonder if his ears are burning. Not Kenneth. We don't talk about Kenneth. He's a sweetheart. There you go, Kenneth. There's the angel. Ding! The little halo. My daughter, she started this. Whenever she was a sweet little girl, she'd go like this. Ding! With a halo. So now I do it. This was when she was very little. And now I do it all the time. It's become my thing to pop that. Anybody would think I was an absolute sweet person. I can't believe I'm laughing at that. No, I don't want to lie to anyone. She's very naughty, guys. Very naughty. So I would actually, changing the subject here again, I would love to go to the crochet conference this week. If I get time, I will. If I don't, thank you. That's all right, Kenneth. We love you, darling. We do love you. We love all our subscribers. Even the naughty ones, the ones that get on and I say, get in the corner. We love them. You are sweet, Miss Mary. Oh, middle. Luana, I hope you feel better soon. Oh, is Luana not feeling well? Where is she? Did I miss it? Oh, hang on. Been off work almost a week. Hubby and I are really... Luana, sorry, darling. How did I miss that message? Well, I hope you feel better soon. Do you watch Stranger Things? Never heard of it, darling. No, never heard of it, homeschool. So not sure what you mean. I don't get out much. She doesn't watch many things. She doesn't do much. If it's not crochet related, look, seriously, I put movies on and TV series on. I press start and then I go like this. It's my babysitter. It's a show on Netflix. I fall asleep. I put something on TV and I fall asleep. I'm not a big television fan. When I was young, I always watched TV when I was really little, like last week. When I was really little, when I was a child. But now I kind of get a little bored of it. I think the real entertainment has gone, and a lot of it is what you see on social media. That's what it is. Yeah, I hope you feel better too, Luana. We hope you feel better. Did I give you a cyber hug? Here. There you go. I'm giving you a cyber hug. There you go. I always do that when someone doesn't feel well. I do one at least in one live. Or at least one in every live. Or maybe not. I can't remember the last time I did one. Does anyone know? Oh, no, I failed maths too. Don't count. Don't count. I failed maths. Yeah, so I don't watch TV very much. I will watch some of the old movies. You know, the old movies come on. I love them. You know, Jerry Lewis, Dean Martin, all the comedies. I love a good comedy. Whoopi Goldberg. I love comedies. Anything is going to make me laugh. If it doesn't make me laugh, I'm really... Oh, no, not really. I do watch other things. I just fall asleep. I'm just bad. In front of the TV, I am the worst television watching person ever because I just forget to watch. You know what I do? I turn it on. This is the funny part. I turn on the TV and go, right, got my movie in, ready to go. And I don't popcorn and chip it anymore. I used to have chips and popcorn and lollies and everything else. I don't do that anymore because I'm watching my health. And I think it started first 3 minutes, and then you know what? I fall asleep. I wake up during the credits at the end. I think I just missed the movie. I am so bad in front of the TV. It's not even half funny. It's not. I'd love to say I'm a TV buff, but I can't. I can say I watch it, but I do fall asleep. If I'm really tired and can't fall asleep, I put the TV on so it puts me to sleep. Speaking of Whoopi, she and the cast of Sister Act 2 just celebrated the 30-year reunion of the movie. Is that right? I still watch that movie. I love singing the songs, and I just love Whoopi Goldberg. You ever seen her in Jumping Jack Flash? Such a good movie. In actual fact, it was when the computers were first out. I'm going to go to sleep. Okay, have a nice sleep, homeschool. We'll see you soon. You take care. Thank you for joining us here, by the way. I do the same, or you crochet, and the chair eats my crochet hook. I was going to say chocolate hook. I could do it with a chocolate hook. Hey, Kenneth, we should invent a chocolate crochet hook. No, it would melt in my hands. It wouldn't, because I would have eaten it before I started crocheting. Oh, you see, I can't read, Kenneth. Oh, I'm done. Look. Oh, no, they're all weaved in. Well, these ones are anyway. These ones are all weaved in. I've got more in the other room. I've got more done like that, where the last row is not weaved in. The cream row. Try the golden row. With cream, she's colourblind too now. So, yeah, I've got them all done. These are actually washed and blocked. So you can see how straight they are. Yeah, so you can see how washed. They're like pancakes, flat pancakes. Well, everything's about food to her, isn't it? All right, so moving right along. I've just weaved in all my ends, so I'm going to quickly talk about exactly what's happening for the rest of the week and the fact that there will be no live this Saturday. That would be bad. Chocolate, my go-to comfort food. Oh, look, Kenneth, don't even go there. You know what I like the most, which I'm not allowed to have anymore? Crisp chips. Potato chips, fried chips, not the hot fries, the crisp ones, yeah? And I can have a whole bag to myself. I'm not allowed to do that anymore. I tell you the truth, though, when I'm at a party, I will actually taste one from each bowl, just one. Like if there's a plain one, if there's salt and vinegar, if there's a chicken, whatever, onions, whatever it is, I'll taste one from each bowl, and then I won't have any more. So instead of eating half a bowl of chips by myself, I'll just get one from each bowl. And there's usually only 3 bowls in a party. We're talking like family parties, and so I'll have 3 chips in the whole day. That's it. But I'll make sure I get the biggest one. Because I can't eat them. I'm not allowed to eat them. All right. Well, not on the diet anyway. They say that you're allowed to have an off day, but you've got to make up for it. And it's a slow process for me. I have to be careful how much sweet stuff I eat. I know, right, Kenneth? Don't even go there, honey. Oh, don't go there. How much anything I eat. At my age, Kenneth, even if you sniff a little bit of chocolate in the background, you're done. That's a kilo on your hips, just smelling it. Okay, no more interrupting from me. Oh, no, go for it, Kenneth. We don't mind. We don't mind. But I will tell you, everyone, quickly, tomorrow you will be getting the part 5 of our jacket, which is the back of your jacket. You will have to go off on your own and complete the last few rows that I tell you to do, and then you'll be completed your back. Wait a whole 2 weeks before we do anything else, which will be part 6 of the jacket, and then I'll tell you what to do next, all right? Just follow the instructions for the back tomorrow, and listen carefully to when I talk about the squares. In fact, I'll show you. There'll be a way of showing you what that extra square will look like, yeah? And on Friday, hopefully we'll have the granny square scarf complete. If not, part 2 will go up on Friday. It's definitely part 2 anyway, because we've already done the squares. But I'm thinking we can hopefully have the border round. Let's try that again. The join round of the scarves. Let's try it again. The join round of the squares. and then the border round of the scarf complete Friday. If not, you'll have the join round complete by Friday, and then Monday morning I'll upload the second part of it, or the third part of it, the border. But hopefully I can fit it all into one tutorial with the joining and the border round, on top of that little bit of blocking in the beginning. So for those of you who don't want to block your squares, it says skip over to this time and it'll take you straight to where you need to go. So it tells you that in the video. So you're not left in a lurch to having to watch 10 minutes of blocking. You just skip over, go to the time that it says, and it tells you exactly what you do next. It saves you waiting around. But for those people who do like to wash and block, or who have never seen it before, that would be a good opportunity for them to wash and block. Again, you don't have to. People have been sending me private messages. I've been crocheting for 50 years. I've never washed and blocked. And blah, blah, blah. It's fine. You don't have to wash and block. I do. I always have, always will. I'm going to continue to do it. And occasionally I'll pop a washing blocking video up. Usually when I'm working with a square, you will see one. I know you must be finishing up, but I wanted to pop in and say hi. Oh, Sticky Stitch, I'm actually on the way out, darling. But lovely to have you here, honey. Lovely to have you here. I've been talking an hour and a half. And you know what that sounds like. It's non-stop. It's just one letter after the other. Not even a word. It's a letter after the other. Lovely to have you here, Sticky Stitch. We were talking about our jacket. Part 5 is going up tomorrow. We're also talking about our Granny Square scarf, and part 2 of that scarf will be going up on Friday. And also I mentioned about the crochet conference in the city this week. I hope to get there on Friday. If anyone's in Melbourne and wants to go to the crochet conference, you need to have a ticket to get in. I will be hopefully going on Friday if I can. If I can get that the Granny Square scarf finished tomorrow, and then I can edit it Thursday night and still go on Friday. It would be great. If I can't, oh, well, I don't go. That's it. You're heading off, are you? Have a drink. Let's have a quick drink before I go. Cheers. Thanks, Crazy. Yes. All right. So I'm thinking that's all you need to know for this week. Please keep in mind there will be no live this Saturday, none at all, because this Saturday I have other plans that I couldn't change. I make plans occasionally with people. It happens. And this one plan, I can't make it on Sunday. So they had to do it on a Saturday, which means I can't make this Saturday. So there'll be no live this Saturday. I will leave a notification Friday night or Saturday morning saying that there will be no live. So keep that in mind, which means obviously live antics won't happen until the week later. It's okay, because next week we're doing the potpourri pack using... the green was whose? Yvonne's colour and Nifty's colour. I have to look at these. Yes. And you can either use some essence on top of your little fluffs, whatever you call it, or you can pop a soap bar in there. So you can have a soap bar ready for you, or you can have your potpourris ready. Okay. So when we make the bag, you'll have any one of these items available to pop in. You can use a bar of soap, whatever you want, right? And also next week will only be the potpourri pack and the hexagon cardigan. That is all that's coming up next week. I need to repair it. I've had issues with it. I need it repaired to repair the whole thing. And I will get back to you on that next week. Thank you very much for joining us today, guys. Don't forget to keep in mind that the videos are up there for you to share. If you want to share them on your page, show all your friends, get people subscribing so that we can do our surprise. I'm this close to hitting 25,000 subscribers, guys. Once we do, you guys get the surprise. Yay! To try to be good, yeah. My name is Mary, and this was and still is Crochet Designs. Ciao for now. Try to be good. Bye all.